we want to make sure you're doing things in decent and in order. So you want to set up a professional address. Yes, I know a lot of people say that you can do a address and it can be your personal home address. But guess what? When you set up a business on the Secretary of State, your address is now made public to all that is viewing. So you do not want to have your personal address on made public. So you want to set up a virtual address. This can be done at, and I'm not an affiliate, but it can be done with iPostal, iPostal One, and they charge a fee. You can do anytime mailbox. You can do anything. You just don't want a PO box. You don't want to get a UPS box. And what you're looking for when you get a virtual address is you want it to, when you Google it, you want it to look like an actual business park. So if you think about, especially if you're in Charlotte, if you go get you a downtown area and it's you Google the address and it looks like multiple businesses are already there, that is something you're looking for that qualifies for a good business address. Number 3. Now, so for number 3, you want to make sure you get a business email address. So you do not want, so say my name is Sharika at, fmb.g@gmail.com. You don't want that like that. I know that was just crazy, but you do not want Sharika@gmail.com or fmb@gmail.com. You want it to be Sharika@choicecreditsolutions.com, admin@choicecreditsolutions.com. So your business name needs to be the domain. So that's what is considered. You can go to GoDaddy and buy a domain, or you could go to whoever like if you decide to go with G Suite, they also sell domains as well. So that is an amazing option for you. I use G Suite for mine, and it's like $6 and $12 for the domain itself. So that is a way to, do your Gmail or email account. So we want to get rid of those Gmails at Yahoo's, at Hotmail. We don't want none of those. Those are not professional. And when you're trying to establish business credit, it does not work. So number 4, now that you have all the other 3, you have your email, you have your phone number, and you have your professional business address. Now you want to go onto the state website, wherever your state is. My state is South Carolina. Other states are different. If you're in North Carolina, in different places, you want to be on theirs, and you want to tap in and then put all of that information that you just acquired onto that. Make sure you're using you got to do step 1 through 3 first, because you want to set a strong foundation. Then you want to go set up your LLC on your state website. So for me, it is Secretary of State for South Carolina. For Charlotte, North Carolina, it's North Carolina Secretary of State. If you live in Michigan, Michigan Secretary of State. It takes you there. You fill out the information using step 1 through 3. Number 5, you would want to go to irs.gov and get you a EIN number. And once you go get an EIN, this is absolutely free. Now, setting up Secretary of State, that is a fee that is charged by your particular place, but the EIN is absolutely free to all individuals, so you can get the EIN for free. So when you get this is like your LLC is like your business birth certificate. Your EIN is like your business social security card. So you want to make sure that you keep those both up and keep them intact. And some states, for your LLC, you have to renew every year. You have to pay a fee and renew. South Carolina is not one of those states. However, if you have a nonprofit, that does fall into a different category, because it depends on what type of nonprofit you are in. Step number 6. And step number 6 is you want to add your business, all of this, to your Google business.com or Yelp, because you want to get your business up and get it out there and different things like that. You want to add your business to 411 and different things like that. Then you want to go and acquire a business bank account. Okay. So I just gave y'all the foundations for starting to even get to the point of business credit. Setting a strong foundation for your business is first and foremost. Everything else comes secondary. Okay. So if you follow those steps, 1 through 5 was on the bottom of the screen. You can go back and you can view those. And that's the lesson that we're going to teach today. And so what we're going to do is we are going to go into the studio and bring our guest on, Miss Tiffany Lasha, but we are going to I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. So she is the host of Your Day with Tiffany Lasha. No, so if you are in South Carolina, you know the song. It's your day, your day, your day with Tiffany Lasha. I know. I listen to it so much on Saturday, guys. And she comes on at 10 a.m. So I get to listen to it. She is the director of EGP program. She do youth, young girls. She also has the child care and event center. So for those that want to do the events, hey, she is the girl that you want to make sure you tap into. And we're going to go ahead and bring her into the studio.
Hey, Sharita.
Hello. How are you?
I am excellent. How are you?
I am doing amazing.
Trying to get my
today,
camera stationary. Huh?
I said, yes, come on, Fedora.
Come on now. Yes.
Yeah, that thing is cute.
I love my hats. I absolutely, my mom loves hats. She wears hats. She always did growing up. And I have recently, in my older years, I have really grown to like hats. So yeah.
Well, you definitely look.
I'm having like I'm gonna just put this down here. We're gonna stay stationary. Y'all forgive me.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Got it? Look, it don't even matter because you're beautiful from all angles, okay?
Trying to get the right angle for the people.
Yeah, get that right angle. Look, you gotta get that angle for the people.
Okay, I'm ready.
Awesome. So I have definitely introduced you in all that you do, but you do way more than I can even imagine or tell the people about. So first, we'll start by telling the people a little bit about yourself.
I mean, I'm Tiffany Lasha. I don't do well with talking about myself. I like to showcase other people. I think that's a part of just who God made me to be. But I'm a woman of faith. I love God. I mean, that's the essence of who I am. My mom always said when I was in her womb, she caught the Holy Ghost with me. And I guess it's just been who I've always been. And I've been that way with my daughter and just so much other stuff. So I'm a woman of God. I am a mother of a 10-year-old beautiful little girl. Her name is Bella Amore. And I'm so proud of her. It's like the best job ever in life. It doesn't really feel like a job. It's just amazing. And I am a serialpreneur, as I've heard it said to me. I have a passion for children. So because I have a daughter and I've looked for different programs like the ones I've created and really couldn't find anything exactly the way that I've created them to be. Yeah. I started them and one thing kind of led to another. So I am an entrepreneur and I don't know, I'm kind, I smart, I funny, it's a lot to me. It's a lot of layers, Sharika, but I'm sure maybe you can help unpeel some of those tonight.
Yes, come on and unpeel those layers.
Yeah,
let's definitely want to unpeel those. And I just definitely want to say thank you for taking the time out to speak with me today. And I just want to tell everybody, even though she don't want to talk about herself, we're going to be talking about her a little bit more. I know I gave y'all a little snippet of what she do, but let's give you a snippet of who she is. So she is a giver, right? So I actually, you can't see the shirt, but I wore this shirt. It's backwards to y'all, but I wore this shirt that was backwards to me. It probably is right.
Yeah, no, we see it. We see it.
Right. Okay, yeah. Collaboration over competition. I actually made you another shirt, though. I made you a shirt.
Did you?
I did.
Yay.
But this one, because when I first met her, she was like, yeah, no, I just wish we all get together and we just collab. I said, yes, preach it, sister. Because what she has been promoting and pushing is if we could just get into a community and we can work together as a community, we can move as a force. And for me, that's big because I came from that and then I kind of seen it differently when I moved here. So to hear somebody say it and actually walk it out, I'm gonna tell y'all hear this intro. When my intro would have come in, I call her on a humbug, like, do you know somebody that can help me? I mean, I love your song. Do you know somebody that can help me? You know, with mine? Just like that, I had it. Hey, call them. A week later, I had a whole intro to a song just off of a contact. Like, she is not selfish with the information. She's not selfish with her platform. She even shares her platform not only with one other person. It say Your Day with Tiffany Lasha, but she has put other people on to give them an opportunity as well. So she is, to me, I can't speak about others, but to me, she is an amazing jewel to the community. Okay. And she serves the community. And these young girls are, man, they are, hey, there's some awesome little ladies, and she do youthpreneurship, and then we can get into that. But when I say shebomb.com, don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on them.
I appreciate that. I actually told your producers of that song, I was like, y'all gotta redo. I need to redo my song because that song is better than my song. I love it. I love it. It's amazing song, amazing intro, amazing, and I love it, Sharika. But yeah, I really love. I believe that we are stronger together, and I mean, men and women alike. I just think that we all. The thing about what I've noticed about people, not all people, just people, a lot of them, is that we need to realize that the sun and the moon, they both shine, but they do it at different times, right? Yeah. So that means that just because someone else right now, you may see them shining, doesn't mean that you aren't going to. Doesn't mean that you're not. It just may mean that this is their season. And what I believe is that not only should we celebrate them, but we should help them along the way. Because what you help make happen for someone, God will make happen for you. And in your due season, everything will come to pass. So there's no reason to hate on someone or, to not want to collaborate or not celebrate them or to even compare yourself to them. I don't compare myself to anybody. I always feel like, you know what? Everybody can have the same playbook, but everybody doesn't execute the same way. So me and you both the coach can give us a play, but I mean, look at it. You got Kobe, you got Michael Jordan, if we're referencing basketball, right? Yeah. All of their teammates have the same plays. They have the same playbook. They have the same thing, but they execute it differently. That's what makes this person great. And the other people, that doesn't mean that they're not good at what they do, but there are some people that really excel in their gift, and there's nothing wrong with that. So anyway, I just kind of went to a whole another topic, but I'm talking about the collaboration over competition in that shirt.
I'm telling you, it is good stuff because it is necessary that we learn to do that. Like, absolutely necessary. But that we learn to work together, support each other, because we'll go farther as a people and as separates if we work together. So I definitely thank you for bringing that type of mentality to just everything that you do. Like, everything you do is just be done with a spirit of excellence. And I'll be like, boy, like, I just, you know how I measure myself? I'll be like, even though I done said this before, I done said it on private, now I'm about to say it to the people, because I'll be like, well, if I put this out there, is it with the spirit of excellence? Because I'm around people that bring excellence to the table, so it gives you something to measure it by. Oh, absolutely. Because if everybody's just doing stuff and putting out stuff, and then it'd be like, that's happy. No, I be measuring my stuff by her stuff, because I be like, okay, wait, is this really? Is she gonna see this and be like, that look crazy, girl? Because she is one of them people that will tell you. And I thank her because she don't hold back. Because she wants you to grow and elevate.
I don't hold back. It's not always popular with everybody, but you know, I don't have ill intentions. My intentions are really always pure. But I believe that people should be honest with one another. I would want somebody to be honest with me. As a matter of fact, I had cheer practice 2 nights ago. What's tonight? Friday, 2 nights ago on Wednesday. And one of my cheer girls, and I just love her, she came up to me and she was like, Coach Tiffany, one of your eyebrows is different from the other one. And when I tell you, that thing was so hilarious to me. And I had took a nap before I got there, and it was one of those power naps. And I had hit the pillow a certain way, so some of that eyebrow had kind of laid on the pillow.
Laid on there.
And so when I got there, I looked and I was like, oh snap. I was like, girl, thank you. And I just took me a wipe and I was like, natural. So I said that to say some people would have gotten offended by that or, you know, taking it a different way. And I think that we just have to learn to be honest with each other, if it's not with ill intent, because that helps us to grow.
Absolutely. Yeah. And growth is necessary.
Yeah.
That's why we're walking around with a whole bunch of spiritually retarded people, because don't know why nobody want to take criticism.
Facts. Constructive criticism.
Constructive
criticism.
But they don't want to take it whether it's good or bad. Like, if it's good, they've had so much bad thrown at them that they don't accept the good. If it's bad, because what we have to be is information sorter, regardless if it's good or bad. Hey, if the information you're giving me, is it going to make me better or is it going to make me worse? And if it's going to make you better, apply it and keep it moving. Absolutely. If it's going to make you worse, throw that in the trash and keep it moving.
Absolutely. And then it's always the circle that you're in too. If you want to go to the next level, then surround yourself with people who will not only help you get there, but where you aspire to go. Right. So I don't ever always want to be the smartest person in the room because I want to learn. I want to grow. I want to evolve. So I constantly, your circle it's like seasons to me. It will change and you have to be able to be okay with that and know when it's time to let go of a season. Everybody's not meant to go to that next level with you. And I have really, and it was very hard because I'm a person who loves hard. I'm very loyal, but I also have become okay with God helping me to do that because he'll just remove people. And I'm like, God, what happened? He'll be like, yeah, I'm like, what happened? What happened with that? But then now I don't question it. I just learned to keep moving. Yeah. So what I would say to those of you out there that are watching right now, you may be in a time in your life when it's a critical point where you really need to let some people go. They can't go on to the next season with you in order for you to go where it is you need to go. You need to change your circle. Your circle needs to be comprised of people that will help you, motivate you, or again, that can pour into you. Okay. Yeah. You don't always need be the person that pours into everybody because you're depleted and you don't have anything to refill you. And obviously you want, as a woman of faith, I do believe that, God is my strength. He's my source and he strengthens me. But you also want to make sure in the physical realm that you have those that can help you in that way as well. So again, some people may feel like, wow, you brand new or, whatever the case may be, because you're no longer in that circle or you're not attached to them in that way. But breaking soul ties is real. And again, keeping your circle very healthy for where you're aspiring to go.
Absolutely. No, man.
I know that was a mouthful.
Gems. No, them gems. Making sure you have the correct circle for where you're trying to go. And what happens is a lot of times we stay in circles way too long. Yeah. Way longer than we should be. Not that we don't like them people or we don't because we can't. But right now, I can't be your friends, ex-friends, whatever you want to call the people. Dumb people. It's not that you don't like them anymore. It's just that at this point in my life, I am brand new. And you was attached to the old me, but the new me, you can't be attached to me. So yeah, I am brand new. My mental, your Bible tells us to renew our mind daily. So if I'm renewing my mind daily and you're not, eventually I'm going to have a brand new mindset, and you're going to have to be assimilated with my old mindset. And I can't take I can't put old wine in new wineskin. It can't do it. I can't do it.
And
So
I believe this is this season right here. It's an amazing season to be here, to be alive, because there is entrepreneurship like never before. It reminds me of stories that I've heard from my mom, from my elders, back when there was a Black Wall Street, back when people, when there was towns and cities where you go and there are a lot of Black owners that own their own dry cleaners, their own banks, their own, it was thriving, and I'm saying that as our community, because 40 years ago it wasn't as accessible to us as it is now. So this is a great time to really hone in and do whatever it is that you're passionate about doing. Because again, if there is a need and you have a solution, you have a business, right? And that's a way to create generational wealth. It's a way. What is generational wealth? Is wealth that goes generation to generation. So for our children, they can see us stepping out and living out our passions and our dreams. Don't get me started about the whole system itself, because the system was designed and has trained us to go to school. After school, you go to college. You take out loans, and then after college, you go to work. And then guess what? You have student loans that now it's hard to really. You're still barely making it to live. And now all that money is just circulating back into the same system that created it for us to pour back into it, instead of creating our own system. And we completely can do that. And now we're like, I'm so grateful for you, Sharika, and for what you're doing and what you're doing to pour into everyone, to help them to learn how to operate in this game. We're in a game of Monopoly here. If you don't understand the rules, you will lose. But if you understand the rules and you go straight to jail. You go straight to jail. But if you understand the rules, and as a matter of fact, if you know how to operate in and out of them, then you win. You're successful. So what I'm saying is, take heed. I know, Sharika, you're doing some free classes. Hello, free. Yes. Come out, but you have to pour into yourself and just know that nothing that you do. I know a lot of people see the end result. They'll see the different events that I do. They'll see all of this stuff. But today, there's a wedding happening at my venue on Sunday. But what you didn't see, which is okay because you ain't supposed to, right? But nobody saw me today in my sweatpants, boiling down with sweat, moving cheer mats from the venue to a trailer and driving them to a storage and then coming back. And when I finish here tonight on Friday Night Live, I'm going to my venue to sweep and to mop and to get everything in preparation for the amazing pictures that you all will see after the weekend. So anything that you're passionate about doing, just know it's a lot of hard work. And if you are going into entrepreneurship, just know you're going to wear many hats, and just know that it's a process. It's going to take time, but you have to stick to it. It's not easy, and it's not for the weary. Yeah.
Y'all hear that? It's not easy. It's not for the weary. You're going to wear many hats. And you do. And that's the part about entrepreneurs. People jump in off the pretty pictures, but they don't get to see the late nights. I didn't sleep last night because I had a deadline and I had to get that done. They didn't see Tiffany Lasha is, oh no, I see her on the radio. But they don't see, and I'm sweeping and mopping these floors after this beautiful event because I have an event space to it. And I'm grinding and I'm working to make everything that I do work.
Absolutely.
Man.
Yeah, one day those positions will be paid positions. They will be filled. But until it gets there, you have to put in the work. Yeah.
You are definitely everybody. So while we're on the event space, let's talk about it a little bit.
Okay. Oh, you just want me to talk about it? So I have an amazing, beautiful, elegant venue for those of you who are needing to have a space for parties, birthday gatherings, birthday parties, weddings, baby showers, conferences, whatever event it is that you're looking for. My venue is located right downtown Simpsonville on Main Street. It is a beautiful space that holds up to, our occupancy is 100 people. So it's enough room for most events that you're going to have, unless you're just having something huge that's over 100 people. And it's very affordable. I make sure that it's something that people that can have a very nice, elegant space, and it's affordable to do that as well. So come see me. It's a gym. It's not so much a secret because word of mouth is real. I have a lot of people every day calling about the space, but definitely, if you're looking to have any type of event, big or small, hit me up.
Absolutely. You definitely want to hit her up. And because it is beautiful, I've been there, and I mean the setup that you can do in there, drop dead gorgeous. Like, you do your thing now.
I actually have a partnership with the Touch of Essence Events.
Yeah.
If you're in the upstate, you should know or have heard of her. She's decorating the wedding that's on Sunday, and it is amazing. So when you book your event with us, it does come with the space, the chairs, the tables, Shibari chairs, and we have in-house vendors like a Touch of Essence who can totally take care of everything you can imagine and things you wouldn't for decor. We have our caterer, Sugar Down South Catering, Miss Charlene. Her food is amazing. Our vendor DJ is DJ Kingdomatic, who is always super professional. His setup is like legit, and so it's a one-stop shop. We can take care of everything. Yeah.
Yes, y'all hear that? One-stop shop. That means she has an event space. But the key word that most people may miss is partnership. I may have an event space, but that don't mean I got to have the event space. I got to do the decorations. I got to be the DJ. I got to do this. Her keyword for me was I have partnered with certain people so they can do what they dominate. They have lanes. I got my lane, but they have their lanes, and we are partnered together so they can dominate it. So give them that address, that location one more time.
Absolutely. And before I do that, and hey, Nakia, it is, we help each other. So if Essence has events that she needs a venue for, then she'll immediately refer them to me. DJ Kingdomatic, he's always on the different chats in Facebook, like the wedding pages, and he drops the name of the venue every time. So we're all helping each other. That's what it's about. So the venue, the name of it is called the Egp Event Venue. You can Google it, and the address, phone number, everything will come up. Egp, like elegantly graceful. Egp Event Venue is at 421 North Main Street in Simpsonville, downtown Simpsonville. So come celebrate, come create. As a matter of fact, we have a young lady who rents it out to do Zumba classes. I have another lady who's getting ready to start doing adult dance classes. She's renting it out for that. I have the Story Behind My Glory. It's a testimonial event where people just come out, give their testimonies, and we're encouraged by that. That's the last Tuesday of every month. We have that. There's free. I do food. So this past Tuesday, I did a taco bar. It was amazing. This was the second one. I didn't do the food the first time, but I felt like, it's a nice, good, intimate space, and people are really pouring out and talking about what they've been through. And I want people to relax. So I do food on that. But yeah, you can have any type of different event.
Tacos. Yes.
Taco bar. You got it's a taco bar.
We got tacos. We got taco bar.
Yeah, I like a taco salad. I like to put my I like Doritos, the ranch one for the flavor on the bottom. Ooh. Then you put your lettuce and your ground beef, and then you put your cheese, put your tomatoes if you like tomatoes. Then you throw some sour cream on that bad boy like it's dressing, and you whip that thing. Y'all hungry? Okay.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Taco in
you just described it made me feel like I was eating a taco. Like,
yes.
Good.
Yes. A cold glass.
Very hungry.
Okay. Now, who is that? Is that you guys doing the little commentary, Sharika? Because it's tripping me out. Like I say something and then it pops up. Is that you?
Yes. So my producer is Avery. He's right here.
Okay.
So yes, he put it in there for the people, because everybody can't hear, but they can see.
Okay, gotcha.
So for the people that can't hear, we want to make sure you see it.
Got it. I got it.
We want to make sure we covered on all bases.
Hi, Avery.
He said, "Oh, that's tripping me out."
Yeah, because I'm like, are y'all hungry? And then it popped up and was like, y'all hungry? I'm like, hello. Yeah, but come
Yes.
see the EGP Event Venue. I'm really excited about it. I've had it since February, and I say let's support. And it doesn't necessarily just have to be within our same community, but I would like to see a lot of us in our community support one another. I really would like to see that.
So
That's how we
make
grow.
sure you go check her out. Not only does she do the EGP Event Center, we are going to talk about your day with Tiffany Lasha.
It is your day. It is your day with Tiffany Lasha. Your day, your day, your day. Tiffany Lasha. I think I missed
Yes! When I say I love that song, that thing be stuck. And that's how it should be. It should be stuck. When you hear a song and it's a jingle, it should make you be. And I be saying your song and I don't even be with you. My son be like, that's the lady on the radio. So he was really like, Ma, you a big deal. That's the lady that be on the radio. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, tell him I said hello and thank you.
Just know that you're making impressions on even my son, and he's not easily impressed. So keep doing your thing, sis, because she has a radio show and it comes on every single Saturday at 10 a.m. So tell us how you even got into doing radio, because I know that's not how it started.
No, I mean I've done radio for a very long time. Yeah. It's amazing to think like, wow, I've really been out of college for over 20 years. But I graduated with my
I said, you look beautiful. Don't like I know that.
You know, we age like wine, you know, fine wine. But I graduated with my degree in communications and journalism. And shortly after that, I moved to London, England, where I also went to Kingston University in London, where I did some different radio production, communication work. I moved after leaving London. I came back to Greenville, moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and that's where I started my work in entertainment. So television. So I started hosting television shows, red carpets for different networks. What else I do? And then, that's how I got into radio.
Motivational speaking.
Yeah, motivational speaking, event planning, makeup. I mean, I've done it all. I've been in a couple movies. I've done so much stuff. But I did start radio. I actually got a job at a radio station in Charlotte when I came out of college. But I took a job at the Waffle House because it paid more. Can you believe that? Yeah, girl. Order scrambled cheese, scallop covered smothered covered chop.
She worked at the Waffle House.
Yeah, order scrambled cheese on 2, make 1 light. Yeah, girl. And I loved it. You know, they were rebranding, right? So they wanted to hire college graduates, and they chose college that were distinguished, like the college I graduated from USC. They had Clemson grads. They had like North Carolina State. They were really hiring a high caliber of people to rebrand themselves. And so I took that job because it was like very well paying. At 20, I was 22 or 23, and I was making 6 figures. You know, it was a big deal. Versus the radio station, I think they were starting at like 45, 50,000 back then. And which was a lot, but it wasn't in comparison to make it double that. So I took that job instead. But I quickly, you know, even though that was amazing, I did very well. I just knew that it wasn't what I was supposed to do. So I moved to Atlanta, and that's when I started. I started by modeling. So I got into everything. And then from there, I did all kinds of things. Now, when I moved back to South Carolina, I started with Gospel Impact Radio. So that was before streaming was a thing. It was popular. Gospel Impact Radio was one of the very first radio stations online. So it was new, it was innovative. And I was approached to have my own show. So I did Gospel Neo Soul with Tiffany Lasha. It was great. So I did radio there. I did some work with Jams, 107.3 Jams. And then now I'm just getting back into what I love to do, which is talk. I've been talking probably for the last 10 minutes, and was pitched my show to 96.9 Rejoice. I loved it. And I've been doing it now for a year and some change.
What? Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm excited about it. It's doing very well. The show itself is smooth, have great people working on the show. And now we're launching the podcast. So I'm excited about that too. I want y'all to like and subscribe. Y'all go follow Your Day with Tiffany Lasha on all social media platforms.
Absolutely. And now you're going to be, so your podcast is going to be on YouTube, correct?
YouTube, but also you'll be able to subscribe on Apple. I'm doing all of the platforms. So you'll be able to go.
When you get friends that they elevate, because she's going to show me how to do that next.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, I mean, YouTube is amazing. I love it. And we're also going to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
But you'll be able to go into your Apple podcast and subscribe. You'll be able to go to, I can't think right now because I got my producer who's doing all that. I should have had that off the top, but there are different platforms, all of the major platforms that you'll be able to listen to podcasts, you'll be able to find us. But it's dope. The show is dope though. Like, we bring on entrepreneurs. We spotlight local music artists, and they don't like to be called local. We spotlight music artists. So we actually play their music videos. It's so amazing, y'all. I'm telling you, if you're an artist, aspiring artist, then definitely reach out to me, because I'll listen. I'm gonna be honest with you, like Sharika said earlier. Now, if it's not radio worthy, then I'm gonna say, you know what? This is my opinion. I think you should go back. You should do this. You should do that, to make sure that when you come out, that you're representing your brand in the best way. And we'll get you on radio. But yeah, so we do that, and then we have Real Talk Roundtable. So I have Miss Jazzy, Stephanie Priester, as a part of the Real Talk Roundtable, and then we have different guests that come on, and we talk about everything, things that are happening, that are current, and then just everyday life things. So it's really interesting.
And I'm so excited because I see the pictures, because I know y'all sent me pictures with her round table, and you had Shalom and her husband, and I was like, oh my God, I am so ready to tune in. And the fact that I can tune in from all streaming digital platforms, I mean, I am, man, you keep setting the bar. You keep on setting it, and I'm gonna keep on coming.
Sharika, you're doing an amazing job. I need your help. I've been saying it forever. Help me.
I mean, I already told you. I said, just let me know. I am always a resource. I don't care what I know, whatever I know and what's in this brain, you can have.
Help us out.
I got you. So
you do amazing things, and
when you need this help,
huh?
When you need this help,
I need you now. I need smoke. Smoking up. Where you at? Smoking. I need smoke. I need you now. So
okay,
we definitely got to talk after the show for real, and make it happen. Yeah,
I got you. I'm a resource in any way possible, because I always want to see you keep continuing to grow and elevate and keep setting that bar for me. For the little people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we all big. There's no little people. 1 second.
Okay, I ain't little people. She said we all big, so I ain't little.
I'm grabbing my iPad because I want to see where y'all at. Y'all engage with us.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, they in the comments.
Okay.
Yeah, the people go on to log in. The people's in the comments. They on YouTube.
Oh, we're on YouTube.
Most of the comments I see is on YouTube.
Okay. I
Oh no,
got you.
they're on Facebook too. Okay, Facebook. Yeah, my
Hey
look.
y'all say something to us.
Production said they on YouTube too
Where y'all at?
and Facebook. So yeah, not only does she do, like I told y'all, she wears so many hats. She does a youth program and a child care center where the kids don't want to leave. They don't be wanting to leave, y'all, because they
No, they
love
don't. You know what
her and
happened
all her
today?
staff. What?
Today we had one of our girls. Hey, we had one of our girls that the dad literally, she was wrapping her arm around the pole outside. She did not want to leave. Hey, Satonia Burton. She did not want to leave, and her dad literally had to pick her up over his shoulder to get her to get her to leave. You know, it's all with children. It's so important that they feel loved. It's okay to, hey, too nice one. It's okay to, you know, to discipline and to, but it's extremely important that they feel love. Because when you discipline children, if they know you love them, you know, then they'll be able to handle that. But again, it goes back to really caring about them and loving them for real. And that's how I am in life in general. I love people. I love love. And so when you do that, especially children, they feel it. They know. They real recognize real. Children are very
They're more
sensitive
sensitive
like that in
to
the spirit.
emotions than adults.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So
And I mean,
I
when
have
them
a
girls
child
see her, they
care.
light up.
For those of you who need child care, I have 2 spaces available. We are in, hey, fam, I got it. 2 spaces available. We're in Simpsonville, so you'll have to message me and I'll give you details on that.
Yes. So that means she has 2 spaces available. And we
Yep.
already told you the kids don't never want to leave. So I'm telling you that
No.
from what I saw. Like I'm like, these the girls and my friend girl, she got her kids signed up. And when they said, oh my God, I said, oh, because you know they love and honey, they eats over there.
They eat. We
Yeah,
was
they
talking
eat
about
good.
that today when they was picking up. I said, boy, they eat well. Let's say
Yes,
that.
they do. They eat well.
Yeah.
And
You gotta love them. You gotta
yeah,
love kids, man. And you gotta, you know, you have to discipline them. Like you have to correct them was where I'm getting at as well with that. You have to correct them and you have to do it in a loving way. And sometimes that means being very stern in your tone. But and looking at them eye to eye, coming down on their level, but making sure that they're getting the things that they need to get. You know, we don't lie, we don't hit. You know, we're gonna be kind. You know, we don't steal. You know, you work for what you want. You know, you gotta just kids understand. They understand. I said since we eat.
she said we eat.
they
I don't
we
think you
eat.
get your adult slots unless you go
They
be
eat
working or something.
well. They eat very
They
well.
eat well. Them kids eat.
Yeah,
They
we
eat
cook
good.
real food. They eat grits and bacon and sausage and you know, we always throw some fruit in there, some bananas and or you know, for breakfast. It just be anything, pancakes and yeah,
Yeah.
we cook.
Oh, look, yes. Look, what happened to that comment? Say we hungry. Yes. But definitely, she got 2 slides available, guys. Make sure y'all snatch them up. And you do EGP cheer.
Yep.
Tell us about
So
that.
I'm really,
How did that
really
even get started?
really excited about it. Well, my daughter, she's been in all-star cheer since she was 3 years old. And because I'm very studious, when they would tell us what we needed to do to help them to continue to progress, I did it. You know, and a lot of especially our people, it's like, you did it. Yes, you have to take time out with your kids and do homework. And so that's what it was for me. And because my daughter really excelled, and that was really only because we was working at night. We was at home at night doing the stretches and working and following the videos and the things they sent. I got really good at it because I'm a quick study. So the parents was like, can you help my children? I started coaching. The gym hired me as a tumbling coach. Then they brought me on as an actual all-star cheer coach. Then I got the offer to coach for Spartanburg High School cheer. And then a couple of other all-star teams after that. So right before the pandemic, if I must be very honest, a lot of the all-star cheer is a predominantly, well, it was a predominantly white sport. Like there were very few, like golf almost, it took where Tiger Woods came in and it made it, where we were very underrepresented. So often there were some gyms that wasn't so kind or didn't treat our girls the same way they treated some of the other girls. And I didn't like it. So I had some parents who was like, you know what, we should just start our own team. And I was like, yeah, we should. And they was like, Tiffany, you do it. Because they know I'll do it. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. But I'm a single parent. And, I was a very financially stable. And I didn't want my daughter to suffer if I step out and it didn't, with the overhead. Because it costs a lot to run those type of organizations. So I didn't do it. Then came the pandemic. After that first year, when everything shut down, after that year was over, people were ready to get their kids back out. Like they wanted their kids to be active, get out, do something. Yeah. And I believe you keep your kids active and productive in positive surroundings and activities, and it will help them to be, I believe, to be productive in life. So with that said, when we started back, a lot of the teams didn't come back. So all the parents was like, so are you going to start one? Are you going to start? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to start one. So I just did it. And our first year, our tryouts were amazing. We ended up out of 675 teams. We were number 7 in the nation. So I'm very, very proud of that. Number 7 in the nation. Absolutely. We went to Disney World. I'm so excited. Those girls worked hard. Well, I'm telling you, we look good. We performed good. And people were they see us, and it was a team full of these brown-skinned girls that were doing the same thing at the same competitive level as our counterparts, which was amazing. So here we are in our second year, and we've doubled, getting ready to triple in size. And we're going to be number 1 in the nation. I'm really excited about it. Number 1 this year. That's the goal. So we're getting ready because I'm sure you guys have heard about the unfortunate events that just took place with one of the most highly regarded cheer gyms, Rockstar, in the upstate and in the nation. Actually, they're a franchise. So now things are a little crazy there. So we're going to be having another tryout. So for those that no longer have that cheer home, that they can come and find a safe a place with EGP. So if you have a daughter, a niece, a godchild, we do boys and girls. It's co-ed as well. Then EGP All-Star Cheer. Make sure you hit me up. It's an amazing experience. We travel and we compete. We're on TV, Cheer TV, and it's a blast.
Ooh. Yes, it is a blast because I'll be watching and I'll be like, yeah, go girl. And they be jumping and twirling and tumbling and falling off people. I'll be like, woo, child, don't hit the floor. And they be hitting it.
Yeah, it's a sport. It's tough. It's a sport, and it's so many lessons in that. But we're more than just a cheer team. So we do everything I do, it's all about family to me. So we do things outside of cheer. Like we have the pool party, movie on the line. We did that. We had a sip and paint for the moms. We're getting ready to do a sleepover skate party night for our team. We're going to do a gala for our families. We do different things during the holidays. So, it's definitely a community for sure.
Absolutely. And that's what you always been about is community.
Yeah.
Giving back into the community, making sure the community is good, making sure everything is wholesome and family oriented. And I thank you for just being the example for your daughter of what a good community leader and what community looks like. Because a lot of times when we don't have a community or a village, we forget to go make one for our children. We forget that sometimes. Because our great grandparents, they did that. They were a community, they were a village, and they worked together. But as we've gotten older and we got into this independent way of living, we forget to go back and make that community and village for our children. So yes, definitely thank you for doing that. So if the people want to know anything else, that what else you want to tell the people? What else you got going on with your life?
It's a lot going on, Sharika. I mean,
Yeah,
look,
it is.
it's a lot happening. We are getting ready to tap into the EGP athletics with volleyball and basketball. That's coming next. So just to make it where in every arena, if your child is a part, you know, they're in a safe environment where they're loved, where they'll also be challenged, where they will grow, where we pour into them.
Like we want to get a gym. That's
Yeah.
it. That's how gym is coming next.
Well, that I said I need your help, Sharika. So we got to talk after this so we can make that happen. And then let's partner together to make sure that we help me to get this going for our youth.
Because the kids need a gym.
Yeah.
Especially one went down, one need to come up. And opportunity is always an amazing place to be. When you see an opportunity and you can feel that opportunity, you got a business. Did she just tell us that?
Like,
see, I'm a quick study.
Where there's a need and you have a solution, you have a business.
Man, that's it. I'm a quick study.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to. Well, no, you know what? I'll take that back. It's okay to be afraid because I was afraid. Adult basketball in the Kia. No, I'm good. I'm good on that one. We are getting ready to have an adult cheer team though. We are going to put that out. It's going to be for adults. So yeah, I am. We're doing an adult cheer team. So that's going. We're going to actually do a couple of competitions too. So I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be great exercise. It's gonna be fun, and you know we look to win too. So that's always good.
On the sidelines and cheer y'all on.
Yeah,
that's gonna be my job.
Yes, we'll take it. We'll take it.
I'm gonna be a fan.
Yeah, but I mean, I got a lot going on right now. Right now, my focuses are definitely the event venue space. So for those of you again who need an event space for whatever the case may be, for baby shower, wedding, if you want to do a sip and paint, or if you want to do a private dinner, or whatever the case may be, it's an affordable, elegant space located right in downtown Simpsonville, so on Main Street. So I'm excited about that. The cheer team is going amazing. Again, we're getting ready to do a mid-season tryout. So if you have daughters or young boy athletes that you're looking for a home for them to be productive, extracurricular activity, then EGP All-Star Cheer is the place for you. Also, again, we talked about the childcare too. I have 2 spaces available for that. We're located in Simpsonville off Georgia Road. So if you need childcare anywhere from ages 0 to 5, then we'll take them. Not only we don't babysit. People say baby. No, we don't babysit.
Oh, no, they learn over there.
No, we learn. We have a teacher that comes in and they actually have a curriculum. They go on daily field trips. It's important for them to get out. I don't like people to be stuck in one building all day long. And they eat good. They're well taken care of. So 0 to 5, we got 2 spaces left. We're in Simpsonville. So y'all definitely call me, 864-804-7546. I'll say it again. That's 864-804-7546. And hey, Rebecca. And you guys can look us up on social media.
Yes. And her information is streaming at the bottom of it. So if you get that information, her Instagram, Facebook, and her phone number is streaming through the bottom of this actual broadcast. So make sure you contact her. And we definitely always like to end the show with either encouragement or advice. So what encouragement or advice would you give to either current business owners or up and coming business owners or entrepreneurs?
Dreams never expire. They never expire. So I need you to know that it doesn't really matter how old you are. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter how many times you've heard no or failed, or it doesn't, even you may be scared. Just know that whatever is inside of you, it can come to pass. As long as you have breath, as long as you have a life, then your dream can be a reality. Now, if you want that to happen, you definitely have to put the work in. I mean, that's a part of it. You know, a lot of people don't want to put the work in, but in order for you to do to reach your goals, you have to put the work in. I will actually be one of the key speakers at Empowered for Purpose. It's coming up on, let me make sure I get that right, on September 23rd to 24th. Yep. Shayla Sattler, she is putting this empowerment event on. So I will be speaking and encouraging and giving tips on how to make that happen. So I would definitely say look up Shayla Sattler. The event is Empowered for Purpose. And that's on Eventbrite. You guys can get tickets. There's a lot of speakers there, and you're gonna definitely be empowered. So my ending encouraging word to you is your dream never expires. Go for it. Surround yourself with people who are like-minded or where you want to go, and just know dreams never expire, and just know that you can do it. You absolutely can do it. Nobody or nothing can hold you back but yourself. Don't watch out the haters. And matter of fact, let them haters be your motivator. Let that motivate you. And then at the end of the day, I don't even worry about haters. I just stay focused right here, linear focus. Just focus on where you're going. Don't compare yourself to anybody because God made you unique. Don't worry about if somebody else is where you think you should be, because maybe that's their time to shine. Yours is coming. But you have to stay diligent. You have to stay focused. You cannot give up. You will learn. You will fall. You will make mistakes. Pick yourself up and try again. Don't give up. You can do it. And when you do it big all the way around. Yes.
Look, honey, y'all better do it big. Y'all, she done dropped all these gems on you this evening and tonight. And I want y'all to make sure y'all rewatch this and get all the gems. Get your pencil paper and write it down and your notepad, because if y'all missed the gem she dropped on y'all tonight, y'all business on it. Y'all missing out. Make sure y'all come and check her out on the 23rd and the 24th, because she's going to be showing you how to do it step by step at is it Empower Her?
No, this was Power. Lord, I just had it, Lord. Hold on,
it's
y'all.
on my page because I shared it.
It's Empowered for Purpose.
Empowered for Purpose. So make sure you go get those tickets, and it's right there on my page because I shared it like not too long ago. So make sure y'all go get those tickets, and so you can meet us.
You know what, Sharika? I forgot to tell y'all I do pageants too. I do pageants. So if you have a daughter or a little girl or someone who wants to do pageants, we're getting ready to do the third annual Elegantly Graceful pageant. So that is something.
Can I be in the pageant? I want to be in the pageant.
You can, girl. You can be right there. We can take some good volunteers to help us with these girls.
I'm going to
you can walk down the aisle if you want to. And I also have a year-round girls program that the girls go through weekly financial literacy classes, etiquette classes, self-esteem, self-confidence, self-image. We do a lot with these girls. It's very important that they know who they are, whose they are, and we don't let them allow the world or social media to define them, to bully them, or to make them believe that the filtered world is a real world, because it's not. So it's important to get your children involved in programs that's going to pour into them for real, and help you to shape and mold them, right? Because we're not the only influences in our children's lives. It's the programs that they're involved in. It's the teachers they have at school, the friends they're around, their circles. So it's important for us to be able to put them somewhere where we know that they're going to get the things that we believe that they should have. So come see me. All things EGP. Come see me.
All things EGP. Come see Tiffany Lasha.
Thank you for having me, Sharika.
Your day with Tiffany Lasha.
Is your day. Your day with Lasha. Don't get me started. Tiffany Lasha.
I know. Put it in Tiffany's head.
Hey, y'all, I'm here. I'm just doing what I feel God has called me to do. That's it. We all have purpose. We all have purpose. And I just pray and I hope that God will say that he is pleased and well done when I do leave here. So my goal is to leave a legacy behind, and that when I leave here, that my name and my work will carry on.
And it will. I already know it will, because you do so much amazing stuff that your name be ringing bells. I don't care where I go. It's always good and positive stuff. So no, your name have entered rooms in a positive way that just
Vivian,
impacting the community. So and she always say, you know, she gonna be a treat in there, y'all. So this is what I did for her. My husband say, well, why did you do that? I say, honey, because I did it for one person. So this is what I made for you.
Yes, that's me. I gotta get one of those shirts.
Tiffany Lasha. So I
gotta get one.
No, I made one for you. I made it for you. So you just tell me what size and I'm gonna get it.
Okay. I wear a medium. I'm just a medium. I get you the size.
She wear none of your business. But yeah, I definitely made because I wanted to be able to give back to you, because it's not often that a lot of people probably pour into your cup, because you're always pouring into others. So I wanted to do something especially for you. And I definitely want to thank you so much. And y'all make sure y'all get her information off the bottom. And it has been another amazing Friday Night Live with Tiffany Lasha and of course me. And we will see y'all next Friday at 7 p.m. Peace.
Friday Night Live 365. Let's go.